Yeah. So it's, 6 o'clock. Run a little behind schedule, but it's worth it. Yard looks good. I had a lot of help from the family. I even caught a short nap, which is why I might seem a little slow to have a lot to say. Anything that I might have had worked up is totally whisked away. And now I sit here in front of this light with nothing except you guys have seen Zeus over the holidays. Now, this guitar wasn't named until after I came across Zeus. And this is probably one of the hottest pickup guitar I've ever had. And it just says Seymour Duncan Ibanez. So Duncan Design, but it says Ibanez on it too. And that's the thing. This thing says Ibanez on it, right? Boy, it sure wants to be a Paul Reed Smith. It's kind of heavy. It's got the setup like the LTD. You can turn your certain pickups down and then have other pickups wide open. And you can also, mix the chord pickups together, when they're set in the middle. And these strings have been on there a while. This guitar is just super clear. Really? What's going on? Why now? Technology is great. Well, at least now I'll be able to see why it's cutting off. Yep, the receiver is just dying. Fine. Just die then. It never seems to amaze me, even though I'm always trying to be more prepared, but how much it doesn't seem to matter. This stuff happens all the time, right? All the time. Let's see, where do we want to go today? I know I'm just framing away, looking for some inspiration. I should have hooked up the old looper, huh? let's see. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I'm glad I didn't have to change that nose a third time. I was really hoping to come up with something a little cooler than that, but it's bad when you want to play a song, but then you realize you got copy written up for it, for another song, a month ago, and you're like, no, don't do that. Not too heavy of a riff today. coolest, simplest riff, man. Just take a tube amp, turn it wide open, and beat the crap out of it. It's genius. Thinking. Darn cameras. Cue the piano. Somebody that don't know it might can figure it out because it does the AGF thing, you know, and walk back up. But then the switch over is D minor, C, A sharp major. And you end up on the G on the second time around. A lot of piano in that stuff. And when I was playing solo, 10 years ago, I was playing some piano stuff, and I think that was something a lot of people appreciated. note of the night right there, because all this stuff's played like F and C, G and D minor, right? D minor being kind of the throwouts chord. But when he goes into Daniel Yara, yeah. But that's a G sharp. And it really is. I don't understand how he figured out musically that note would work, but it does, because it's just one throw-in chord. That'll probably get written up. Just a guess. That's hot. How you present your bass note. It's a real quick thing, but if you don't have a bass player and you're by yourself doing the singer-songwriter thing, it can really help you present a song and make people ask, how do you make that sound so authentic? Because they know there's more than just a guitar in it, kind of like the piano stuff. There's more bass notes going on in that. Well, you just kind of gotta. A friend of mine that used to work at the river with us, his daddy, Mr. Hicks, locally famous John Hicks. So we're talking about Bo at the moment, but Bo was told by his daddy, he said, you can't chase more than one rabbit. But you can only do so much, yes. So you got to stick to the important stuff. Playing it with a pick, and that's how I would normally play this, because I'm sitting here, I got the open G, but I got this finger right here, right? And I'm using the outside fingers, and these two are just kind of holding the C. That is something that takes a little bit of time. That's a lot of, just takes a little time. Do it. I'm trying to figure out how to show people. It allows you to play a C chord and still throw in an arpeggio on top of it. And like A minor, so a lot of people use the dual finger, right? But if you can, so then we're getting back into the bass note thing. Especially in A's and E's, man. You should be able to go back and forth. That's where the country all-stars of the yesteryears, and their pickers behind them did this, sounds kind of happy, but you can make it I said that sounded kind of sad, not happy, but you could switch this up with just a change or two of notes, one bass note change and then one more trebly note change, and all of a sudden this has a happier sound to it. you want it to sound all melancholy. That's cool, man. And I took those things into Mexican restaurants and stuff and made a few sandwiches with it. I hope you guys could take it and go with that. Because, I mean, you could literally, with that loop pedal, you can come up 2 to 3 chords, and then you could play solos over it. You could sing to it. You could play harmonica to it. You got your cajon. These new looper pedals, they got a microphone connection to them. That DL4, that long green line 6, the DL4. This thing, you can plug a microphone into it. It's got a loop into it. So you could sit there and go, and then you could play that little dinky riff to it, and then you could just do whatever. You could play harmonica and sing to it, do a little cajon beat on top of it. That's what these folks are doing. They're doing simple thing on top of simple thing, and next thing you know, it's a song. It's not a million notes. These guys that are going, you gotta have the bass stuff in there, man. Without foundation, that's just a bunch of blah, 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 blah. It's fun, but when you start doing it, even Les Paul knew that you had to have something behind it. That's why he was using recording stuff. The looper exists because of Les Paul. Fight me over it. And it was just because of people like me. You want to make music. Well, I mean, you can only do so many chords and little dinky things with your fingers. Classical guys that can do some really fantastic stuff, but it takes a long, long time to do stuff like that. Loopers and stuff help you acknowledge what you need to learn too, because you'll learn happy, sad. And you just pick out certain notes, make things go together. I'm not trying to make anybody go, haywire, go buy loopers, but you can buy loopers, $99 pretty much startup. They're even cheaper if you go through the Amazon route. Those don't have the microphone hookup though, so you might have a hard time recording drums and stuff. But I mean, you can sit there and put the looper on, you go. Next thing you know, you're playing to your own little drum beat made with your own guitar. Cajon's gonna do about the same thing. It's gonna go. I had that. I used a drum machine, played it many times to Purple Rain. Just come up with the beat, do the little guitar thing. 10 minutes later, you're tired and everybody's like, wow, this guy's amazing. Learn the song, fill it in, fill in the blanks, man. You're gonna always make wrong notes too, always. don't recommend you do that to too many, guitars that are like this. This is another reason why I really like this guitar. Most guitars in this price range don't have that. You know, it's just it does got a little flame or grain. What I like about this guitar is just the quality. You feel like you're playing something worth way more. You don't, the Out of This World Strat, it's quieter. Obviously, it's $120, $150 guitar. This, it feels loud like the guitar I was playing last Sunday. You could tell the LTD was much louder, had much better pickups. Monday blues, man. Ow. See, didn't even knock it out of tune. Yeah, old Thor, pretty tough bird to crack. I know you've seen it already. And eventually you guys probably get tired of this because I only got so many. And I only got so many licks too. But who knows? I don't stay stuck in the ditch forever. There might be a day I just dedicate the tap. I might just say to heck with worrying about copyright. I might just do a whole video dedicated to Zach or Randy or Dime or, you know, that whole little montage right there. I seen a video before this video, before that video, and during this video of B.B. King, and he was playing 3 o'clock in the morning blues. You can look it up. I'm sure that wasn't the riff, but the point is, man, he found his spot where he was happy, and he would build on that. And that's why people would say, man, you never make a mistake. No, because he knew that if he made a mistake, he was within 2 to 3 frets of saving it, or a bend. He could bend his way out, or just play up or down. That's kind of what I do. Let your guitar sing. And the other thing that they made a big deal on the video was gotta make that face. You pull up and then you hit the string. So that's a pick down, pull up. All right, pull up. Meow. That's a pull up, let down, but. And so you'll learn as you're learning to play more and more of this stuff. You know, you could bend up and go down, or you could bend down and go up to achieve those same tones, right? Like I said, I don't remember what key it was played in, but when you do the blues, bends are your friends, man. Remember what I say, bends are your friends. They might not be at first, because placement is important, but the more you learn how to utilize a bend, the less people will think you don't know what you're doing. Stuff like that is what led to this. All right, sounds so simple, but I mean, people hear that on Freebird and they about lose their mind. Just saying. Look, guys, I ain't gonna keep you. I got dinner to make. I want to help the family eat good tonight. So I'll tell you about a taco omelet. We made tacos last night. There's quite a bit of hamburger meat left, all cooked up. Fry an egg all the way across the pan. And as it's about done, throw you some hot taco meat in it, put a bunch of cheese, whatever you want, jalapenos, more lunch meat, whatever you like. Fold that sucker over it, salt, pepper, some sour cream. That's a taco omelet. You can take that to Mexico and serve it to them. They'd probably like it. It's still American though, just saying. Don't tell them it's Mexican or Hispanic. They might kick your butt. All I know is my family likes it. And here we are. I went over my time, but I didn't want to get out of my chair. Truth is, that lawnmower's got my back a little sore. Good thing guitar time helps me forget my pain. Enjoyed having you guys join us today. Tell somebody to subscribe, man. I'm like 8 subscribers from 100, and I guarantee you, I'm only like 10 videos away from hitting 100 videos. I can't believe I've gotten that far along. I felt like a total nerd up here the first few times. And now here I am, can't shut up. That's what a fake Strat looks like, if anybody's wondering. Anatomy of a guitar. Whew, man, I gotta hurry up and make supper. I need a shave. Enjoyed you guys. Have a good evening. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Guitar time out. Peace.